Now at 4, concerns about the health of students at a high school in Watts because of a nearby business. Well, now the community is coming together to push for change. So educators and community leaders announced a new coalition that aims to end the risk to students at Jordan High.
There is a scrapyard close to the school, which activists are saying poses a serious danger because of possible lead contamination. KCAN 9's Tena Ezzeddine, she's live in Watts with more. Tina, and you mentioned that pile right behind you.
Exactly. You can see the pile here behind me. Let me start by saying that the facility is a compound and it spans nearly half a block. And in that compound are the metals that you can see. Take a look. Used car parts, steel, and other metals that are later reused. Okay, next to the car parts, steel, and other metals are those containers next to it, concealing now the metals. Those were not there until today when a group of activists decided to call out the recycling plant and call on television cameras to show you. This is Jordan High School in Watts since 1923, and this is its neighbor, S&W Atlas Iron and Metal Company, for 26 years.
They need to get the hell out of Watts.
A new coalition is on a mission to protect the nearly 1,000 students from lead contamination from the recycling plant next door.
Here's where the poison is. Here's where the threat is. This is no longer, a misperception.
As students play basketball, mounds of scrap metal sit nearby. Activists say shards of it land on the court, and noise from the recycling company is so common it blends into the background. What students are learning is what school district lab testing revealed. Dangerous levels of lead and other metals have been found in the softball field, even inside classrooms. Lead concentrations up to 790 micrograms per square foot, more than 75 times higher than the Environmental Protection Agency defines as hazardous. Members of the coalition convinced it's spreading from the heaps of shredded metal.
How can there be a metal company right next to a school in a community that's already impacted, right, by low income?
LA Unified School District is suing Atlas in federal court. The city of LA now also suing the recycler. Atlas denies responsibility, stating the district's claim is, quote, factually groundless, end quote. The State Department of Toxic Substances and Control also finding elevated lead and metals in areas around the school.
California cannot move forward and continue to do it on our backs or to harm us in the process.
Nearly $2.5 million has been spent to test and treat the contamination, but no cost comparing to the price of life.
We deserve more.
Atlas does have its supporters, and they say that the recycling plant has brought jobs and new apartments to the Watts community. Incidentally, activists are adding pressure against Atlas as the mayoral candidates and the election draws near. Watts is candidate Joe Buscaino's district. It is worth mentioning he was not here. Live in Watts, I'm Tena Ezzeddine. Now back to you.
All right, Tina, thank you so much.